Hey everyone, it's me again, it's Jamie. So I was thinking today to talk more about simple makeup. Well, everyone has a different definition when it comes to simple makeup. And I was thinking that we could start off with something you can wear at home, which I understand for me is quite extravagant. As in, for others it would be extravagant, but for me it's usual really, because I can go like for 2 days straight with like mascara leaking at home if I'm not going anywhere and not give a shit. So I'm not your best example really. But regardless, I wanted to talk about it. But before that, I'm gonna apply some lipstick so that I can keep talking throughout. And also, I noticed that a lot of people start off with eyeshadow, then they finish off with lipstick. For me, lipstick is an easier way to start because then you have a sort of finished look and then you just complete it rather than vice versa. But then everyone's brain works different. And yes, today is actually a makeup video. So I bought this Essence lipstick from their Nude Something line. I'm really sorry, I really enjoy your products, but I just can't remember the name. Okay, it had to be the shade, which is gonna look unusual, but we'll roll with it. So basically, makeup is something I wear really often. Makeup is something I wear for Instagram a lot. Makeup is something I wear for YouTube. Makeup is something I wear in the street when I have the courage. But everything starts from home, because home is the place where you start putting on makeup. Or, yeah, sometimes you can put it at a friend's and then go and drag or something. But makeup starts within closed walls. So basically today I'm gonna try to do a halo look, or I'm gonna attempt to do one. Please bear in mind that I don't really follow the makeup trends too much besides like highlighting and maybe picking out a palette which is popular at the time, and that's about it. Because I just don't like going with the flow too much. Like, I like going with my own flow. And I suggest you do too. Because right now in this era of PR lists, I've noticed that a lot of people just copy each other because they see, oh my god, the cut crease. The cut crease is getting everyone the PR list, I must learn how to do a cut crease. And that's what everyone seems to be doing, which is kind of sad. And I understand that it's really cool to be on the PR list, and everyone would love to be on the PR list. Hell, I'd love to be on the PR list. But I don't think the fact that they're doing it en masse and pretty much butchering creativity by adding the same looks over and over into the PR list is gonna help much the makeup community. But who am I to talk? I don't have a makeup company. Yet, since that's the trend everyone is getting these days. And also I'm trying to keep it simple I've been trying to keep it more simple recently by using one palette, at least, to make it more simple to whomever wants to follow. So, I say if you're starting off, I haven't seen good drugstore eyeshadows in a while. And I started off with everything drugstore, I started off with everything Rimmel. And, well, obviously now I'm in Portugal, so it's a different variety of brands. And the times have changed, the trends have changed. Rimmel kind of became really bleak compared to having every colored eyeshadow when I remember it. So, my point is, go to your local drugstore, see what they have. This is crucial. And start from there. Because if you don't start from your drugstore and you go to your Sephora and you splurge, you're just... Of course, you might not end up disappointed, but you will end up splurging money without a guarantee if you do like makeup or not. Okay, I see you, Halo. I never got the trend of blending. It was like strong, rough edges. Make it painful. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Too Faced Gold Chocolate palette. Yes, I remember it because it cost me a very pretty penny. So I'd say if you're splurging on something, splurge on eyeshadow. And splurge on a palette which you're gonna research on a lot, which you're gonna look at the swatches, and I'd highly My requirement for an eyeshadow is that it has pigmentation without a primer. I have no time, no patience, and no desire to use another product when I grew up with eyeshadows which didn't need primer. You know? Why darkened it? Shit. I'll have to remove it. I didn't notice that I had black on the brush. Sorry, I had to do the eye of camera because I ended up dipping in the wrong purple. So yeah, when that happens, just refocus and redo your look. And remember that just like art, there are many happy accidents. So pretty much that's my criteria for eyeshadow, and that's why I'm super picky, and that's why I ended up splurging on eyeshadow. Is that a good thing? I don't know. But that's the only thing I splurge on. When it comes to lipstick, I also make sure that it's pigmented, and I go for brands which I know I trust, or which I've been using for a while as well. When it comes to brow products, I started off with Maybelline, then I went to Benefit, and now I'm back to Maybelline. When it comes to mascara, well, I'm on the opposite. Don't splurge on mascara. Mascara will last you 6 months and then you have to throw it out. So wasting $30 on something which can be bought for like, I don't know, $8, I don't know, €4, you know, it's just not worth it. So I don't recommend splurging on that. With eyebrow products, it really depends on what your aim is. So eyebrow products is you just go around and search. Lipsticks, same shit. Scout around and choose wisely, but I prefer to use drugstore lipsticks because I can't justify buying one item for a very high price, which is one color only. So what I do is I just buy cheap ones and preferably on sale on Kiko or Essence. But yeah, usually you just find me splurging on eyeshadow. Highlighters, splurge. If you want blinding and good, splurge. No, wait. Splurge on the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost because the only good drugstore one is Essence, and they're currently out of stock. Like, I don't know, they just stopped doing it, which is really stupid because they were amazing. Up to the point that I even saw a girl in my university walk by with the same one I had, and I recognized it. I think that's pretty much it when it comes to product. But if you have any questions, please ask me. Also, last one, I don't use it unless I have something to hide, which is my beard. Foundation. There is a Vichy Miraculous foundation, which is a, well, you buy it in the drugstore, but it's expensive. So the Vichy foundation covers your life. It's a dermatologically tested foundation made by dermatologists to hide your insecurities and your beard, apparently. So just use that one if you want a full coverage. Any other foundation is shit. That's pretty much my opinion. And now I'm gonna unscrew my drugstore mascara, which is Essence. I should probably say that I used this mascara is currently, it was limited edition in Essence, and now it's also out of stock. What I don't like about Essence is that they go out of stock really fast. They have a lot of limited editions of stuff, which is really cool. But at the same time, it's really sad when you get to love a product, then you have to like think, what the fuck do I do now? When it comes to eyes, I used shades No Money, then I dipped into Lavin Lash, Classy and Sassy, and Dripping Diamonds. So have fun using all those shades, kids, if you get the same palette. I don't use concealer. Also, I wanted to emphasize that you shouldn't use a product if you don't want to. Like, for instance, I just show off my acne. I can't give a fuck anymore. The age of 25. It's like, okay, it happens. I care more about my wrinkles than my acne. Surprise, surprise. And I do have wrinkles. Last and not least, brushes. I have splurged on brushes. So far, all the brushes I have tried are shit across the board. So, Pick your poison. I also really like glitter in my dark circles. and that's why I usually like trace it like this, or like I get some product and I just smear it over there. And that was me. That was relaxing. I hope you relaxed. And I'm off. Thank you very much.